Well, let's describe that. It sounds like you remembered a lot. Here's a couple things. Well, what we're doing, you're in essence, you're right on. What we're doing is we're not giving you more hair. We're taking hair from where you have more of it than you need, and it won't be noticed, and where it's from an area that I'll describe as what I would call super hair because it's genetically immune from falling out.
Okay.
And you're placing it where you need it in the area of need. So this is the donor site that you just referred to. Mm-hmm. This area is genetically. You can see an 80-year-old guy walking down the street; he'll still have this.
Yeah, right.
Right. So what we do is move that. The doctors will move that to where your area of need is, and wherever you move it to, it's permanent. It's going to stay just like it would stay here, and that's the beauty of this. So there are two things that are real important about hair transplants from the Bosley perspective. Number one, it's an art form. So what does that mean? It means the doctors at Bosley feel it's 10% surgery, 90% artistry. So the surgery part, the doctors at Bosley know. They've been doing this for over 32 years. It's they've done nearly 200,000 procedures. Folks from all over the world come to Bosley. So the surgery part, they've got that under control. The artistry is what really differentiates a natural-looking result from one that isn't so natural. Okay. So by artistry, we mean the doctor will look at your facial structure, your age, the type of fitting pattern you have, the type of hair you have, and come up with a treatment plan that works for you. And of course, what's really paramount is when he does a transplant to artistically do it so that nobody can detect it. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to describe that to you, how that's done when we're describing the procedure itself.
Okay.
So artistry is important. The second thing is the supply and demand ratio. Here's your supply. The demand is your need over the course of your life. You're 35, Seth. Mm-hmm. The doctors at Bosley are not only concerned with what you look like at 35, but they're concerned with what Seth looks like at 45, 55, 65, 75. So when the doctors do the transplant, it's not just in the now, it's in the future. Okay. Because this is permanent hair, remember. It's genetically immune from DHT attack. DHT is the byproduct of testosterone that breaks actually in what makes guys guys. It gives, your testosterone is what gives you hair and muscles. Mm-hmm. But the DHT, some of us have more of that than others, and what that does is it attacks your hair. Your hair doesn't just fall out, it gets wispier and wispier, it reduces in size and then it falls out. Mm-hmm. So essentially, this is immune from DHT attack. So wherever you move it to, it's immune. So what's really essential here is that the doctors look at your supply and demand and manage it wisely. Okay. Essentially. Okay. So they're not only going to be looking at it now. So let's cut to the chase. The bottom line is this: if you showed me a picture, which some people do, of when you were 18, your high school graduation picture, said, "Here's what I want to look like." Mm-hmm. The doctors at Bosley wouldn't do that. Why? Because most of us, and believe me, even me, they had a hairline that was a lot lower and straight across when you were 18. Mm-hmm. Well, since this is permanent hair, if the doctors did that, you would look unnatural at 60, 70, or 80. Right. Because most guys, even when they have a full head of hair, have a slight receding pattern at that age. So, so just so you know that, when the doctors help you to reconstruct your hairline, they're going to do it in a natural kind of way, what they call an age-appropriate way, so that it looks good now, and it looks good when you're 60, 70, or 80. So as long as you're comfortable with that, then a hair transplantation would be one of the best treats you ever give yourself. It's natural, it's long-term, and so it's immune from falling out.
So basically, I can expect thicker hair, but I shouldn't expect what I look like at high school. I mean,
absolutely.
Because I'm not 18, and
you're not 18,
and because it goes in, it lasts for the rest of my life.
Absolutely.
Basically, so okay, that makes sense to me.
Okay, all right, good.